Part 3, Twin Flame. So if you haven't watched the previous video, I suggest you go check that out. That was part 2, where we discussed stages 1 through 3. So now we're going to move on to stage 4. Stage 4 is the ideal relationship. So when meeting your twin flame, it doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. This could easily be a friend who ends up being a best friend. This can be a coworker. This can be anybody really, but they end up playing a very significant part of your life and a very huge role. You end up really cherishing this relationship and this friendship because you guys are naturally drawn together and the bond is undeniable. Stage number 5, this is known as the turmoil stage. So turmoil starts to happen because egos start to rise. This is where personal issues and insecurities appear. You and your twin flame has lived separate lives this far, so of course emotional issues are going to come. Twin flames reflect back to us because they're our mirrors, our deepest desires and our darkest shadows. You may be repressed emotionally and your twin flame could be explosive. If you're a more reserved person, your twin flame may be more outgoing. This may be a very confusing stage, but it's also a stage of the most transformation. This is where your bond actually grows stronger. Stage 6, the runner and the chaser stage. Being that twin flames are made up of divine feminine and divine masculine, a lot of issues are going to happen, which is what's going to cause a runner chaser stage. In this stage, one will retreat and the other one will chase, just as the name says, chaser and runner. The reason for this is because emotions are very intense. Some of us may feel like it's just too emotional or just too much to handle right now and where we are in our lives. The twin flame journey is very hard. It causes us to really want to look at ourselves. We have no choice at this point. This is the universe waking us up because we have a very big divine purpose for being here. The twin flame is brought onto our path so that we will look at ourselves, heal ourselves in order to come back together eventually in reunion so that we can carry out a purpose that we were meant to have together when we decided to reincarnate back on this earth. This runner, chaser, and separation stage can go on multiple times. One or both twin flames will run from the connection because of the intensity. Not ready to face our fears, not ready to really dive into our issues and our problems. But the separation phase, no matter how hard it is, at the end of the day, is definitely something that's inevitable.